は僕らの手の中誰かのルールはいらない誰かのモラルはいらない過去も服もいらない真実を握りしめたい僕らは泣くために生まれたわけじゃないよ僕らは負けるために生まれてきたわけじゃないよ生まれてきたわけじゃないよ
It's Red Leaf or Retrocast, episode 145. Welcome, everybody. Tori, Hickey, we're going to play some games. Some deadly games. Some games where your life may be on the line.
Yes, the dreadful game of rock, paper, scissors.
The most dangerous of games.
Did you say rock, paper, scissors? Sawa, sawa. Sawa, sawa.
Sawa, sawa.
We're reviewing Kaiji Ultimate Survivor. I believe that was your pick, Hickey, for this episode.
Yes. It was.
Did you watch like Squid Game recently and you're like, I gotta watch the anime now?
No, what? No. Kaiji is way better than Squid Game, and it's the original dumbass motherfuckers get shit on by loan sharks and go to do some retarded death games to see if they can clear the debt.
Well, at least they're not like tricked into it, or they're degenerates in the first place.
They are. But hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
They are both of it.
I was about to say, it's like, I mean, you know, if it didn't get all that fucking debt because of fucking gambling issues and shit, you know, or we would have never been in this position.
Kaiju's just dumb. Kaiju's just dumb. It's like, oh yeah, your friend took our money and fled, and he put your name on the contract, so now you need to pay us. It's just $2 million in the end. That's like $200,000. Easy money.
Yeah, I mean that's just a typical American medical bill. So I don't know what the problem is. Just pay it off.
Well, you know, you weren't told to play rock, paper, scissors to pay it off.
Oh, well, this is true.
Next time you need to go to the doctor. Remember, play e-card.
Oh god,
e-card. All right. So now you have a choice. You're either going to pay your medical bill, or we're going to take away your hearing.
Well, kind of weighing the options there on that one. Crippling lifetime debt, or I don't listen to assholes in my ear all the time. Maybe it's a benefit.
Maybe it is a benefit.
Okay, so
Kaiji teaches grown men that it's okay to cry sometimes.
Well,
I mean, I guess so, yeah. In a fucked up way, yes.
Gonna cut your finger off, and if you cry, you're not a man.
You know,
wait a minute.
When you are stood on that steel beam 74 meters above the ground, certain death below you, it's okay to cry a couple tears. You deserve it.
All right, we're getting way too much into the show. Right now on this episode, we are going to do the moving bar and I guess seasonal preview, because spring 2023 is just right around the corner, and by the time we get to the next episode, it'll be here, and we'll do any winter 2023 reviews that we have in the next episode. So then we're actually prepared, and we're not just like, oh shit, the next season's here. How about that?
Yeah, prepared, definitely. Totally.
Absolutely prepared. I got a list of notes, and totally not going into this blind, but here we go. Okay, so the way this works, if you're joining us recently and haven't experienced this yet, our retro review has to be, it's our own little rule. No, I mean, it's the rule. Nobody else can...
Yeah, the objective rule.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is, for an anime to be retro, it must be 15 years old, and we go by seasons of when they are finally allowed. So the next season that is available for review, and anything beyond it in the past, is spring 2008. So, Hickey, anything pop out to you? What's up?
That's a special season right there.
Why is it special? Do you have something in mind that you'd maybe like to review one day?
Something yes, pop out to you? No, Chulaviru.
Chulaviru.
And Google 13 TV animation as well, because we watched the original 80s one.
True. I mean, Chulaviru, you know, there's definitely a lot to talk about in Chulaviru. Very, very good show for discussions. Yes. Yes, totally, definitely, 100%. Trust me. I'm a professional.
It's in the name. Did you not see the title? Top Scholar, dude.
Hell yeah,
the anime Top Scholar.
The anime Top Scholar. Otherwise known on Discord as Chinese Cartoon Knower a lot. So yes.
So it as well.
What is too low?
So it, yeah.
More shonen to watch.
Well, you see, Chulaviru actually means trouble. Get it? Because it... never mind.
I will kill you. I understand. I understand the Nihongos.
Yes. It's a haha. It's a haha funny, and there you go. That's your Chulaviru discussion.
Oh, is this the show where the dude's like in a bathtub and this woman just like crashes into him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You just described every single early 2000s itchy shows.
Yeah, so, but this is the one that's in all the memes.
Yeah, this is the one with the popsicle, the original pop.
The original, yeah. Once again, you just described every single. Yeah, you know, that's a show. It's you might say it's got a little bit, just a tiny smidge of fan service in it, like nothing too crazy.
A little bit. Okay.
As
long as it's wholesome, right? Right.
Yeah, dude, it's very wholesome.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be wholesome? This is anime.
Dude, random alien chick just shows up and be like, "I'm gonna marry you." Like, what? Isn't that wholesome? I think that's pretty wholesome.
Sounds like a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching her say Yatsuro. I mean, that's
it's a dream. It's definitely a dream, all right?
Okay.
So it's someone's dream.
I think that also describes the show. Having the remake right now.
Well, I'll tell you what anime pops out to me from this season that I'd be interested in reviewing, and that's Kaiba.
Yes, I was thinking about that. Kaiba, that's fucking Masaki Uasa, yes. Masaki Uasa show.
Yeah, it's kind of the only one I haven't seen exactly at this point. So it's in a world where memories exist in memory chips separate from the body. Death of the body no longer means death of the soul. It is possible for memories to be viewed, altered, and transferred between bodies. These memory chips are used by the blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So it's it's like Ghost in the Shell, but with chips in your mind. Right? Yeah. That's what I gather. It's probably nothing like that.
Yes. Probably nothing like that, yeah. But yeah, no, I've heard people talk about it. It seems like one that people enjoy. I haven't seen it yet, so...
I mean, it's got an 8.14 on the good old Mal here, but that's clearly not as good as XXX-holic Kai. I've never seen any of those shows.
You have never seen XXX-holic?
I have not.
JD.
What? Why, is this a crime?
No, I would expect that you have watched at least the first season of XXX-holic.
No. When was that first season?
Interesting. 2006?
Let's see.
I think.
XXX-holic, spring 06. Yes, look at you, Hickey. He's got a pretty attractive woman on the cover here. She's smoking.
Very long limbs. Very long limbs.
Extremely long limbs.
It's hard to tell, but maybe? What is she like?
Have
some sort of creature or something?
Kind of, she's a witch, I guess. You could count her as a witch. It's a good show.
Okay. I mean, should that
Out
be
of
something
the
we add to the
Tsubasa
list?
Chronicles, probably. Nah. It's
No.
not good to
Okay.
reveal.
You're like JD. How have you never seen this? No, we're not going to add this to the list.
No, like
Oh.
if you want to watch it, I think it's a good show. It does deserve the 8.22.
Yeah.
Both seasons, but like talking about it's kind of like because it's Tsubasa Chronicles, right? It's like God Captured Sakura and the others. So although it's fun to watch, although it's not Sakura's for kids. This one's not, but it's not so fun to talk about.
You know what's a random
It's
show I
moody
just
and
watched recently?
Slow.
I just threw on like right before bed, no reason, and then I ended up watching the whole thing. It was The Misfit of Demon Academy. And now I understand where those memes came from. You think you could kill me when you make me dead? Ha 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 ha. That kind of stuff. Yeah. The show wasn't good. It was really bad, actually.
Shocking. Man. All right. I just realized we need to keep up just a few more years, and suddenly we can do all of Kara no Kyokai movies.
That would be amazing.
We've got to the fourth one. Yeah, we've gotten to the fourth one so far. So we should have another like 3 movies in this year, and then the last one is in 2011. Well, the actual last one. No, that's a special. The actual last one is 2009. Actually, so yeah, next year.
Next year, let's go.
That would be a pretty sweet episode to do.
Yeah, all 7 Kara no Kyokai movies.
Those movies are still so beautiful. They came out almost a decade ago. Well, the oldest one already.
Nah, it's fucking. Those were great. I still remember picking those up on. Yeah, I just remember picking those up on a fucking whim randomly. Like when I pretty much was just into anime, and it's just like, I'm gonna watch a movie, I think, and then I just marathoned all of them. It's like, oh my god. Oh, this is so good.
Same. I did the same thing. I was like, oh, there's no way this looks so good. And then again, like 10 years later, rewatch, like, holy shit, this is better than not even TV shows, just better than movies, animated movies that are coming out. It's like Big Madhouse, where they were absolutely wasting all the money they stole from tax returns.
You still find that way too funny now.
I do. I think it's kind of sad. Also, another Aria came out, a special. 2 specials. I still kind of find it sad. It's the same as like one director had a interview a couple of months ago where he was like, well, no matter how much anime sells, animators will always get shit income, right? No one is like the amount of money spent into animation production will not increase even though the sales increase. So, I find it funny, but it's the sad type of funny. Because the CEO, he was, I guess, quite frank. He's like, yes, I did that, but I did what I did not because I wanted to steal the money, but to fund animation. Like we didn't have the money to spend into animation, so either just paying taxes or having good animation, and I chose the good animation. I was like, you know what, I can respect that.
All right, I got a question. I can
respect that. No off to jail with you.
Well, yes, of course. I have a question. Has anyone seen Vampire Knight?
Nope.
Because it has
no.
Like he probably yes.
It has like 500,000 people on Mal that have watched this thing.
If I'm not mistaken,
3,000 shoujo.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is one of those shows that Yata watched from my anime podcast.
Oh.
I wonder if this is one of those shows that they were making fun of.
Oh.
I think it is.
Yeah, no, I know this show. I know this show. Just like Junjo Romantica, which is the boys love one, the yaoi one. Below it.
I'm aware of that one.
Yeah. But it's like 2008 studio team, reverse harem,
Of course.
Anime.
Yeah. Yes, it is. So, I mean, if you want to watch your cute boys being sexy vampire show, then, you can do that, JD. I'm not going to stop you.
Oh, so glad you won't stop me.
Yep.
Okay, so it goes without saying, Soul Eater and Code Geass Season 2 came out these 2 seasons. Very popular. I've seen them already.
No way.
Yeah.
I've actually still not seen R2. Although I know how it ends, so...
Yeah. Like, is it even necessary at that point?
So, yeah, that's kind of it, right? Because I watched the first season a while ago, and I enjoyed the first season of Code Geass without absolutely loving it, because there's some dumb shit that happens in Code Geass. Some very dumb shit, like some fucking very bad examples. Oh, I have the power to control what people do, control people's mind. If I give you any example, like, I don't know, if I told you to like go out there and slaughter every poor person, and yeah, of course that's the example you gave. Of course it is. Nah, but like the fucking it's pretty dumb, but it's fun dumb. But then it's like the problem. I know how it ends. At least I know how R2 ends. And the ending to R1 pissed me off. So I'm just like, do I even want to continue?
I asked myself, don't worry, Tori. I asked myself the same question. I wish I didn't watch R2. Did not like it. Did not like it very much. It's just kind of like Attack on Titan. It just hit a wall with me, and then I'm like, I don't want to watch this show anymore.
What do you mean? They broke down the wall. They went over the wall, Hick. They went over the wall. Jokes, but yeah, nah. I'm looking at this season, and honestly, all I'm seeing is a bunch of like, I don't care. Macross F. I mean,
that wasn't anything really all that good.
Blastwriter, probably not.
You have to say that with more German, please.
I refuse. No, I'm not German. Golgo 13 TV series. I know Hickey talked about that one, although from what I understand, it's not the same because this is a TV show. So it can't be as Golgo as the Golgo movies.
I mean,
it's just impossible. No, I do know that it's a TV show.
Nah, come on.
Listen, man. JD, he can't just randomly have sex with women in literally every single episode.
Yes, he can. He could.
Just 50 episodes of Golgo having sex with random women.
Yeah, he completes his assassin task, and then it's like, you, woman, bed, me.
You guys are mistaken. Golgo does not have sex. People have sex with Golgo.
No, that's true. He just lays there.
He doesn't feel anything. Oh my god, what is this? Okay.
Right. Commando Maid Guy. That's my show. There we go. That's a.
There's also Toshokan Senso, which is it's an interesting show, but also I would recommend for a review. Kind of historical and comedy.
He says, but he recommended To Love Ru. Okay, sure.
To Love Ru would be so fun to talk about, and you know it.
So we need to. So what you're saying is we need to watch To Love Ru. That's what Tiki's saying.
I've already watched it, so I don't need to.
Oh,
I've watched all of To Love Ru. I've watched all of it. So nah, I mean,
it's fun to watch, not so fun to talk about it. To Love Ru,
pretty much.
Not so fun to watch. Not so fun to watch it, but extremely funny to talk about.
What do you mean? It's really fun to watch. I'd say it's more fun to watch than to talk about.
There's also Zetai Karen Children, which I haven't watched.
I've never even heard about it, so
A lot of people, the people who know this and usually talk about it.
Never heard of it. They're cute, adorable, and three of the most powerful espers the world has ever seen. Okay.
Of course they are.
I remember it being kind of fucked up, but it's just action comedy supernatural. Maybe it's the sequel?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Spring 2008. A lot of fun shows.
All right, so let's do the next season preview. I think we're dawdling along enough. Okay.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
Yeah. Spring 2023 is upon us in like a few weeks, actually. I'm sure, Tori, you have watched all of the winter anime and you just have one episode left for so many. 10 shows. You went crazy.
Dude, you don't even understand. I watched everything.
I know. That's why I'm saying
in my dream.
You really hooked yourself up well for winter 2023. You're like, Hickey, how many are you watching? 9? Well, I'm watching 10. One better, the better anime fan. I'm watching a measly like 4 or 5 shows. I'm bad. I'm a bad fan. Terrible. But you, Tori, you're so ready. You have an extensive list for spring 2023. What are the 11 shows? You're one-upping yourself. I could not believe it when you told me this. What are your 11 shows you're watching for spring 2023? Hit me with them. Come on, give me your most anticipated.
My most anticipated of next season is obviously the second season of Mahotsuka no Yome. Because Mahotsuka no Yome season 1 is pretty good.
Magus Bride. Yes. I've rather enjoyed that. That's top of my list.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. And I will watch the second season. And of course, I'm going to watch Dr. Stone New World, because, more Dr. Stone. I enjoy Dr. Stone. It's fun. There's more Kimetsu no Yaiba as well that I will also watch, because even though everyone knows that I absolutely fucking hate Demon Slayer, I actually don't hate Demon Slayer. Surprisingly, I know, but you fucking shit talk a character. Yes, I did. Move on. Yeah. Oshinoko as well. I mean, I've heard a lot about Oshinoko.
All right, what is Oshinoko? What is it?
Oshinoko.
Well, what is it? Come on, someone.
Me?
Yeah, someone.
Yeah, you're the one who just instantly jumped on it. Come on. What is Oshinoko?
Basically, the title translates to the child of my Oshi, or the child of my idol. A doctor in the boonies, he's working, having fun with his life. Then the idol he likes comes to this hospital, and she's pregnant, 16 years old but pregnant.
Yeah, what a bummer.
And
it sounds like a crime
it should be kept
in many countries.
Not really, actually. Most countries that would be legalized. No. What did you do? No.
Yeah.
No.
Hickey, are you trying to tell me something about laws? Like you're a lawman or something?
Sorry. Yeah, no.
Stop lecturing people on law, Hickey. You don't know anything.
Yeah,
that is true. I'm so sorry. So he needs to, she's going to stay in this hospital. The information cannot be leaked. And she will just give birth to the child and be done with it. And the doctor is like, okay, I'm her biggest fan. I'll try my best. And the doctor is murdered. So once he's murdered, he gets reincarnated as one of her kids. And it's the little guy on reading the book.
The doctor's mother gets reincarnated as a boy.
No, the doctor is killed and gets reincarnated as the child of the idol.
Oh, okay. And does he retain his memories?
Yes, he retains his memories. The other kid, which is his sister, his twin sister, also is a reincarnated person. So basically the story goes 2 ways. While he tries to make his sister not become an idol, even though it's a dream since the past life, he also tries to find who decided to kill him, and many other things that happen from there on. So the story goes on both those 2 fronts and in 2 different timelines, or basically 2 timelines. Once he's a kid, and then when he's kind of a teenager, young adult, and those go parallel with each other. So it's him seeking to know who is the father, as well who decided to kill him later. So basically trying to people notice where his body is, who is the father of the kids, and who decided to kill him, while also trying to make sure his sister doesn't become an idol, because he thinks she's just going to suffer a lot because of many things that happen in the story. They're extremely fucked up, and I cannot spoil. I already spoiled a lot. It's a really good show. At least the manga. The manga is very good.
Wow. Okay.
Very fucked up.
Consider it added to my list.
I do recommend.
Okay, you didn't have me at first, but then
I've heard
explained
a lot about it, so
got me roped in. Because I was gonna ask, like, if you could pick an anime for me to watch from this season that you think I would enjoy, what would it be? And it sounds like it'd be this one.
Maybe. I think we would enjoy Marshall more because of the shonen thing.
Marshall, is that the like magic muscles thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
The dude doesn't have any magical powers, so he just becomes a gorilla. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like my kind of show.
That's a true man right there.
Sounds like my kind of dumb.
That sounds like my kind of show. Yeah. I mean, we have other shows as well. Jigokuraku, which is a mappa show about apparently a ninja who is put on death row because he wants to die, but he doesn't want to die, so he can't die. So he's sent to a special island instead to do a mission without a bunch of other people that are branded for death. And if they do it, they'll get a full pardon. So I'm not going to read the synopsis because the synopsis is fucking long. But I mean,
oh my God.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be okay.
As long as people actually die, it should be okay. But if
it's not like Guro as a tag, so if they don't die, I'm going to be sad.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Okay, so he wants these people on death row to go to an island south of Japan in search of the elixir of life in exchange for the full pardon.
Yep.
Yes.
Another show that sounds like it's right up my alley.
But it's a special island, so they might die when they're there, even though it's already established that our main character won't die. But they may die,
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Listen, we couldn't kill this guy, so we're going to send him to die. Yes, of course.
Well, yeah, maybe the other people could kill him and make him dead. But you think you could kill him after you make him dead? You're wrong.
That's where you're wrong. He will never die. He will keep coming home.
All right, Hickey.
Coming home.
The age-old question everyone wants to know. Are you, Hickey, member of Red Leaf Retrocast, going to watch Isekai Smartphone Part 2?
I might.
That's a yes. That's a 100% confirmed, guaranteed will happen. You heard it here first, guys.
I need you, right?
Yes, you do. You put yourself in this position when you said you were finishing season 1, no matter what. And now you have to keep going.
Season 1 aired in 2017.
Oh my God, has it been that long?
And I remember every single second of that anime.
I'm pretty sure you fucking bitched about that show on this podcast.
I'm pretty sure if you go back to at some point in the past, there's at least one episode where I spent 30 minutes to 40 minutes talking about the show.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Nice song.
Nice song indeed.
There's a 40-minute rant of why the show is shitty. And goddamn, I hated every single second of it. So that's why I'm going to hate watch. The only reason I'm watching Isekai Smartphone is to take screenshots, send you this to, and say, "Oh, look at this."
I still remember that every single fucking week. This is so bad. Look at this shit. Look at this trash. So trash.
God, I remember when he has like this power where he just synthesizes stuff and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a gun." But it's a poorly drawn gun that looks like when you ask a kid to draw a gun, that is just an L shape with a trigger. Oh my god, this show is so bad. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it improves.
Yeah, sure.
I just need the animation to be better, honestly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, definitely, yeah, no, of course, it'll improve. Don't worry. I'm sure the second season's going to be really good.
Hopefully. But also, talking about shitty shows I want to watch, I'm also going to watch Kaminami Sekai no Kami-sama Katsudo because of the synopsis. And because there's a niche tag on it. Let me just mute JD real quick.
He's back.
Oh, now that I just muted him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, I mean, yeah,
So,
of course you want to watch the cult anime. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Right?
All right, guys, I'm back.
Kaminami.
Welcome back.
Hi, JD.
I'm sure you heard everything I had to say anyways.
Yes. Remember to pay your bills so you don't want to end up in a ship with a lot of people playing rock, paper, scissors.
I just had a friend call me up and he's like, hey, you want to, the weather's nice outside, you want to try and play golf? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like fun.
Talking about golf.
Why, is there a golf anime?
Wing, Golf Girls Story second season is coming out.
No.
One of the best original anime,
According to Crunchyroll.
Yep.
Oh, it's that show?
Yeah.
It's getting a
it's that
sequel?
show.
Yeah.
Yes.
In spring
like it.
2023.
Oh
my god, I
Yes.
see it.
JD, you need to understand something.
Okay.
Body Wing is a shitty anime. However, it is a Bandai Namco IP, and Bandai Namco hates us all, and they have a lot of money, so can spend a lot of money to hate us all. That's why they're gonna make both fucking Body Wing Girls Story, and instead of giving us some nice Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, or even the Medium Live that is coming out, they sold Idolmaster Cinderella Girls the Lolly Squad to Side Games Pictures, and they're also releasing that next season. And I'm watching the Idolmaster Lolly stories. But regardless, I'm talking about the cult one. It's the first anime of the Studio Palette, and it's about a guy whose parents are cult leaders, so they decided to sacrifice him. And once he's sacrificed, he reincarnates in another world, end up dying again. And the god his parents worshipped is actually real and revives him in another world and just sticks with him. That's the whole synopsis of the thing. And there's an ecchi tag, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be so bad. But holy shit. If I need to watch an isekai, it's going to be this one. And
yes,
Hikikomori.
Porn is akin to child's doodles. Porn books, sorry.
Oh yeah, that is true. That's little part. Everyone likes porn. It's just everyday life in that world. I guess that's that's the ultimate dumb fact about this one. It does not contribute to anything in this story. Just that religion doesn't exist and everyone likes porn. Like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
can't argue with that. Sounds like a class show.
Sounds pretty tough to argue. I mean,
also there's the Kizunai anime, but let's not talk about that one.
Kizunai anime, the VTuber one. Hey, we have a delinquent anime in this year. Damn, dude.
Wait, what?
Yes, we do.
Rokudo no Onatachi.
I've read the manga. I know what it is about.
Harem.
Don't know. I'm
Harem.
looking.
Okay, never mind.
See it.
Never mind. That's far down. Far down.
Way far down. By State Light.
Sign.
State Light.
It is kind of funny. I
but
might
not got it. All right.
like I might check one episode of you. I wouldn't watch regularly.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard you saying I should watch the golf anime, but skip season 1. Pretty sure I heard you say that.
Sure. Why not? Sure, go for it.
I said that Bandai Namco hates us all.
Right. That's why I have to watch this, starting in season 2.
I guess you also hate yourself.
Well, yeah, of course. Nah, I'm definitely not
watching.
Bandai
in Japan hating you, it's not enough.
No, of course not. Nah, I'm definitely not watching that Delinquent show. If I'm going to watch a Delinquent show, I'm going to watch that 80s Delinquent show that I showed you, Hickey. The one with that Shin guy.
Oh, yes, dude. That one is going to the list. Fucking Giga Chad, the anime. Yeah,
Sakigake Otokojuku, Charge Men's Private School.
This Rokudo no Onatachi is basically, the guy is a wimp, but he remembers like his family runs a shrine or used to run a shrine, and he has like this memory of his grandpa saying, "Oh, we have a special power, a supernatural power that makes evil go away and protect us." And so one day he finds the seal, which contains the power. And his friends are like, "Oh, well, you got to break the seal and grab the power, dude, because we keep getting bullied by those delinquents. So if we can ward off evil and find some spirits to help us, let's fucking go." So he breaks the seal, and then he realizes every single bad girl in the town starts to fall in love with him. And then the memory of his grandpa changes, and it's just like his grandpa with a harem of fucking hookers around him. And basically everything the power does is making like evil woman fall in love with him. And so the woman protects him from the delinquents. That's the whole point of the anime. And so he becomes like this delinquent god and the shadow boss of the school. But the only thing that happens is that he has this weird power that just attracts bad women. It's funny, but like not enough to just watch week by week. Just do what JD did. It's like, oh man, I don't feel like sleeping. I need a retarded dumb anime to watch. So just watch laying down.
There you go. See? It's a good strategy, let me tell you.
Good strats. And we've got Eden Zero second season as well, which I definitely totally watched the first season of.
I know, you watched it, you raved about it, you recommended it to all of the fans of this podcast and Discord chats alike.
Oh, you do that? Dude, I watched Fairy Tail, right? I watched Fairy Tail. It's the same thing. So I basically watched this show.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You almost like don't even need to watch it, but you will. Oh, you will. You'll watch it week to week.
I will. I will.
Oh yeah, you will. You'll go on to old forums and just review every episode one by one as it comes out. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I don't know about that last one. I don't think I will.
Yeah, you'll find old forums. Some you probably don't even know are still around. You'll just be like, "Oh man, what about this one from 2012? Gonna go check out that one." Still active.
Have you guys heard about Eden Zero? Hello, everyone. Have you heard about Eden's Zero?
Okay, so maybe spring 2023 isn't so bad. We got a Konosuba knockoff. We got
not watching. Megumi is not that great of a character, and I said it, Aaron. You can quote me on it. There we go.
So you're watching it like Kimetsu Yaiba. Yeah,
no.
You are. Yeah,
no, I'm not.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not.
Studio Drive. You're like, man, favorite studio. Tori, 2023.
Favorite studio. Yeah, of course, yeah. And you are watching King's Ranking? The new King's Ranking? Yeah, you are. Of course you are. Okay, good. That's set in stone. JD is watching Osama Ranking.
No.
You heard it here first. Yes, you heard it here first.
I'm not that interested in this. It was okay.
Fine, you'll watch Kuma Bear instead. Kuma Bear Punch, the second season, without watching Kuma Bear first, of course. I always miss Akuma. Yeah. I always miss one Kuma. I always have one Kuma too few. Like it shows I'm not a true fan. I'm not a true Kuma bear enjoyer.
What is the bear punch?
I don't know. That's for you to find out.
What? I don't understand what it is.
My tongue.
It's the sequel to Kuma Bear. That's what it is.
Okay, I got that part.
Yeah.
Does okay? I'm gonna click on it. Here we go. Is it just is the first season Kuma Bear punch? And then they added a
Kuma Bear. It's the first season.
Okay, so it's so they added the punch to the Kuma Bear. Right? That's what they did? Are you guys ignoring me? Hello? Did my whole computer freeze? Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Hello?
Are you okay? Hello?
I feel like my whole computer froze.
Did the wire fall off again? Or your cable?
I no, it's still connected. I wonder if my whole computer just you're going to click on too many...
we haven't been able to hear a single word you've been saying for a long time. No.
No, but you can hear me now, right? Uh-oh. Okay, Discord.
Yes, you're still cutting out, though.
All right, hold on. Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah, that was one too many.
Hello? Hello? Too many
Dude,
Kuma?
it's hard.
Kuma bears is too hard?
My
Hello?
tongue.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Am I still cutting out?
I found it.
Okay.
No,
so,
okay.
Back to Kuma Bear Not Punch. So, it's a fantasy online show?
Sure.
Stuck in a video game, pretty much.
Sure.
I watched the first season. I'm going to watch the second season. Okay.
Sure.
I found it funny. It's a good watch.
Was I stuck in a game with the Kuma Bear?
Yes.
No, it's just the girl's equipment.
The girl's equipment is a Kuma?
Yeah, it's a
Kuma bear.
It's a bear.
This bit has gone on way too long. My computer froze. I don't know what's happening.
I broke JD so hard that his computer broke.
Okay, let's talk about fucking not Squid Game. I'm gonna play a drop. Here we go.
I want to live! Take me with you! Take me away from here!
Okay. 42 minutes in. Let's talk about Kaiji. Hickey, what is the show about?
Kaiji is about bad decisions in life.
Well, okay. I've made a couple of those every now and again. Usually involve drinking.
Our main character, Ito Kaiji, he doesn't have money, and he doesn't like work, and he doesn't really like people. But it's okay. He still work. You know, he he goes out sometimes and steal some car parts and do some vandalism.
As we
tires,
do,
you know.
Slash some tires.
Rumor has it, Tori, that you like doing that on
day-
Wednesday nights. Specifically Wednesdays. Don't know why. You never told me that.
Specifically Wednesdays.
Yes. Against BMWs.
His hatred for Germans and German cars.
I was talking, I sent this message, but I went to buy some coconut water, and I saw this. Pretty much, I think it's not the same BMW that it's shown in the show, but it's kind of the same kind of sedan style. I was like, man, someone stole the fucking tire caps of the BMW. I was like, you must be really sad about your fucking financial life to steal the tire caps of a goddamn BMW. And fucking first minute of the show, Kaiji's just like, goddamn, I'm very unhappy with my financial life. Let me just slash this BMW tire. It's like, oh damn, some stuff is just universal, I guess. Anyway, but he doesn't have any debt. He's fine. Unfortunately, one of his co-workers pressured him to sign a contract with a loan shark as his, as security.
Mhm.
But his co-worker just said fuck it and fled. So now Kaiji is the responsible
You know what this reminded me
paying
of?
the loan.
It reminded me
Yes.
of Area 88, where the dude's like drunk at the bar and the guy makes him sign the contract to go to war and pay off like a debt, essentially. That's what this reminded me of.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same.
Kind of, yeah.
And so Kaiji doesn't have money. Kaiji doesn't have shit. He was like, oh shit. Like, oh, if you work every single day and pay 100,000 yen per month, you'll be done with this debt in 11 years. Easy.
Easy, brother.
So he gets convinced to join first a ship called Espoir, and in one night he can clean all the debt. But basically, it is like gambling, and if you succeed, you're good. You don't clean your debt; you just win money. You take some money, a new loan at the beginning of the play, and if you get enough money to pay your debt, good. You get out with either your debt paid or with money, actually, with profit. But if you cannot pay, not only you get more debt, but they pretty much sell you to slavery, or sell your organs. One or they put you naked in your room, so most likely they're selling your organs to someone. So yeah, that's the beginning of the story. And then second time, Kaiji survivors, of course, is the ultimate survivor. And then you go to the second game, that is the traversing a pit on a beam. And then you need to traverse another beam, now deadly beam, to entertain rich people. Because rich people are fucked up. But it's pretty much it. It's Squid Game, need to clean debt. If I show up to some fucked up games, most of the time it doesn't involve dying, because there's no point of people dying, since then you cannot pay your debt. So it's just that. And Kaiji just makes ever so increasing dumb decisions throughout the show. That's my synopsis. I'm not reading fucking My Animalist synopsis. Fuck that.
Well, there's always like weird twists and turns to each game, and how Kaiji has to kind of figure his way through the trick, more or less. There's like they play the rock paper scissors. They play the steel beam. They play like a team game, I think, as well. His decisions always like never really make sense, and it just comes down to chance anyways.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it fucks up, because it's like, like for example, the rock paper scissors game, right? It's not standard rock paper scissors. They get cards dealt to them with like the amount of, so they can like play. They can only play the cards they have, meaning they have to basically play everything. So you have to basically outplay your opponent, essentially. Get him to waste cards or fucking catch him at what he's going to play. But like their strategy is to like pick up all the rocks, him and his friends, quote unquote.
Right.
Except, because again, for some reason, Kaiji, the genius guy who doesn't really like people, is for some reason his genius idea is to, let's trust these guys. Let's trust people.
Of course.
There's no way people would fuck me over, right?
No, never happens.
Never. Not even once. Not even once.
There's a lot of strategy, actually, and like you can buy pretty much. You need 6 stars to survive. They have like 3 stars each, You can choose up to between 1 million yen and 10 million yen at the beginning. So you can use your money to buy other people cars or stars. And so Kaiji is like, yeah, I'm going to trust this guy. And he gets betrayed. So he finds actually his co-worker.
Yeah.
There. And another dude is like, okay, we're going to like make this play and everyone will survive. But I'm going to get caught and be sold to slavery. So you need to use the money to buy me back. Like, all right.
No problem.
He's like, okay, cool. He's naked in the room, and his coworker's like, all right, I want this dude right there, like that dude. Save him. And the other guy's like, nah. This is a lot of money, dude. We don't need to save Kaiji. Just like, oh. Then Kaiji just starts crying because that's pretty much half of the show.
Hell yeah. I mean, again, he made a common mistake. He trusted people. He thought he had it figured out. And he trusted people, and then he got betrayed. Again. And
the lucky shot of, oh yeah, there's this one dude that's carrying smuggled jewelry on him. So just steal it, beat the shit out of the guy, steal the jewels, get saved, and save another guy. There's like fucking low lives.
Yeah.
He ends up saving Ishida Koji that dies later.
So this show came out in the fall of 2007. Who was the arts character designer? Director
This show
is
has
Yuzo
one of
Sato.
the best character design.
You think so? Because I'm torn on it.
I do.
Because there's like certain designs I like. It reminds me a lot of Go-Go 13, but then the way Kaiji is drawn is very wacky, and I didn't like that in particular.
I like it. It's more a cartoony style to it. I like it. I enjoy this. Who is it that does this?
Nobuyuki Fukimoto is the original creator.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
the original creator.
Yeah.
What is
He does Akagi. Same thing. Old man gambling.
Well, okay.
He's got a style.
Yeah,
he's got a style.
The anime is still even more exaggerated than his own style. Kaiji is kind of pointy, but his nose and face and hair is extremely exaggerated in the anime.
Haruhito Takada did character designs. Was he done?
Well,
Yojo
I'm looking at the.
I think it's good. Like every single character has a unique head and face shape, as well hair, so it's very distinguishable from each other.
He also did animation direction on One Outs, which is a very similar type of show, but with baseball and gambling.
He likes his gambling and then doing a lot of like key animation storyboard for like well-written shows.
Chief animation director for Claymore. Nice.
Seems well, at least shonen shows. Like episodes here.
Like stylistically, I like this. I like the show. I think it's got a very nice style. Like it's very recognizable. You see a picture of Kaiji and you instantly know what this show is.
It's true. That's true. Absolutely true.
Everyone rocking 70s chairs.
When does this actually take place?
Oh, that's a good question.
80 something.
Yeah, I think
89.
So.
The manga started in 89.
Yeah,
and it's still ongoing.
Yeah, because I know it was in the past. I just
1996. Exactly. It's 96.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This show has like the same age as I do.
I think it's a Kagi that takes place in like the 80s or 70s or something like that. But yeah, that is. I mean, that explains some of the things. But yeah, no, it's again very suspense as a genre. I mean, yes, absolutely, very, very sawa. I love how when you go. I love when you go to fucking characters and voice actors on this. It goes down, and you see the narrator, and the picture is just sawa. That is funny.
Oh, yeah. It's great. The show also has a narrator, and sometimes the episode is just the narrator going for minutes upon minutes. No one says anything because everyone is thinking and everyone's gambling, so it's just the narrator just feeling that air.
Yep.
Okay, so I finally have the actual list of the games with their names. I couldn't remember what the last two were called exactly. It was they called it E-Card, but they have
E-Card,
to.
yeah.
Okay, so here we go. I think explaining the games might help our review. Before playing E-Card, Kaiji had to have a certain amount of money, but ends up betting one of his ears due to not meeting the amount. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this doesn't make you uncomfortable at all.
Dude, that fucking thing they strap on his ear with a needle that just when I'm watching the show, I have a fucking headset on, so every time he loses, and it's just that sergeant just fucking creeping into my ears. I can't handle that shit, dude.
Yeah, you have to bet. So the key to that one is
Dangerous ASMR.
You have to bet the distance the drill will advance before it ruptures your eardrum. Each player must have 5 cards. There's something they call a citizen's card that must be. It sounds like Old Maid. That's the point to that.
Shimin. It's a peasant card.
Right. So this is how it works. Citizen destroys slave. Emperor destroys citizen. Slave destroys emperor, as it has nothing to lose. And of course, there's cheating involved, because there always is. So then we get to the 4th game, and it's the tissue box raffle. Okay, so so this is when Kaiji reveals the chairman is the real enemy, not the dude he played for the E-Card
Tonegawa.
game. Yeah.
Tonegawa got his own show.
Dogiza. My man had Dogiza on a hot plate, dude. That thing hurts to watch as well.
Yeah, yeah, no, Tonegawa has his own show. It's called Tonegawa has his own show. It's called Middle Manager Tonegawa.
Yeah. It's just his slice of life.
Yeah, it's just his life as a middle manager. It's the torture of fucking being the fucking boss, the middle manager of a company, and having to fucking boss around a bunch of people that really just don't want to work. It's kind of funny, but I grew tired of it after a couple of episodes. But in the beginning, it's funny. Also has the return of the Sawa.
Oh man, this is definitely the best part of the show. Because every single time, this show's so dumb.
Well, fuck, the ending's dumb as shit. Because that's what the 4th game was. We go on this journey of 2.5 games essentially. And this show's 26 episodes, which I had no memory of. I thought it was 13.
Oh no, it's 2 seasons of 26, I think.
Right.
Yeah. It's just that the shows take so long to complete, but they're so interesting. And there's a lot of emotion backed into them because again, Kaiji's just crying every single time and having a fucking mental breakdown. So it goes by so fast, but yeah, it feels like 13, but it is 26.
Yeah, because the first game lasts, how many episodes?
4. 3.
No, the first game is 8 episodes or something.
Yeah, the tissue box one is the shortest one, and then I think it's 4 episodes. The last one.
See.
Yes, it is. It starts in episode 23, 24, 25, 26.
Yeah, so then they don't go game to game right away either. Not really.
I mean, they go straight from E-Card to the tissue box.
Well, that one, yes. But in between the 2 other games, there's Kaiji goes back home, he's at a convenience store, oh, life sucks.
Again.
You stole the money. It's no, I did not.
Well, man can't catch a break.
And then we met the other dumbass, Sahara.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, you don't need to do that. It's like, it is my only chance to hit big and be done. You know, I finished life. Now I'm rich. Which again, it's extremely dumb.
Yeah, bad.
It's like, no, you're not. It's like, oh, I can win 20 million yens. That's like $200K. Less than $200K. You're not hitting, you're not rich. It's nothing.
What do you mean? So great. Lots of money.
All right, so then what did you guys think of the ending? After all of this with the mind games, Kaiji crying half the show, life isn't fair, dude's taking advantage of him and he keeps falling for it. I guess the ending like works to the personality of what was happening.
Oh,
but I thought
absolutely.
It was yeah, but I still thought I was like I was left so unsatisfied at the end. I go, okay, of course.
I'm so glad Kaiji has a second season.
Right? If it didn't have a second season, you'd be like, this was fucking terrible.
Yeah. If it ended there, but I mean, we already knew that there had a second season. Like, knowing that there's more to it, then I mean, we would have known that either way. But like, it's definitely cool because I like the fact that like after all of this, Kaiji finally gets confidence, and he is now just going after the big guy. He is going to fucking teach him a lesson. He is going to cheat the big boss himself. Like the moment he did that, I'm like, he is so stupid. He is absolutely gonna get fucked again, and he sure did get fucked again. It's like, come on, man, you have been through all of this, and you still haven't learned. So yeah, no, that is that. It was. I mean, it was the sort of ending you could expect. It's like this is Kaiji. He will never learn. He doesn't understand why he's there. Why he's in this position in the first place. You like to think that he's had this big character development arc of just learning to not be dumb and try to take shortcuts in life, and not randomly trust people and shit like that. And then nah, he didn't learn anything, and now he's losing his fingers for it.
Everything, yeah. And he lost 20 million in the end.
Yep.
Yeah, no, the strongest quality of the show, which is also the worst quality of the show, is that everyone is so fucking stupid.
Well, look where they ended up. Of course they are.
It's so gay, but it's a good show where you don't need to relate to the characters. You would never relate to the characters. You just sit there, enjoy the narrator going on how they're stupid, and just go, holy shit, Kaiji, you're so fucking stupid. I would bet my ass on that as well. I give shit, but holy fuck, you're dumbass.
I sure hope no one fucking relates to this show. That'd be awful.
Like, you never relate to these characters in any bit, except the fact that they, holy shit, they are so fucking stupid. They take the stupidest, the most stupid,
the dumbest
choices, and when it works, it's like, holy shit, you're stupid, but goddamn, you goddamn lucky ass motherfucker. And when it doesn't work, it's like, holy shit, you're so stupid. What are you doing?
Pretty much.
All right, guys, I'm ready to score this thing. Kind of done with Kaiji myself. It's a dumb show. I think the first half was really engaging and good, but for me, because at the time, well, I know now, but at the time, I remember my first time watching this, didn't know that there was going to be a second season, didn't feel like there was going to be one. The way let me put it this way. If there was more games, perhaps, and they didn't dawdle on for, 6 episodes at a time, maybe I would have stayed engaged. Does that make sense? Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm alone on this. But
I think so.
Yeah, I was reading an old review I had of it, and my feelings on the show really haven't changed. And I think once like because this is my second time watching the show, and so the revelations didn't hit as much as the first one, so that brought it down for me as well, because I kind of like remembered what would happen, more or less. But I can't like ream the show for being terrible. I can't like praise it for being great. So I'm kind of in the middle of that, like a 6, 7 out of 10 is where I'm at. I mean, I'm gonna go with 6 since this is my second watch.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like, for me, the show is, it's got like, what, an 8.27, the first season on Mal?
Yeah.
It's a very well-liked show, and I've heard a lot about it, which is why I watched it in the first place. And, I mean, I had a good time watching it. It's definitely fun. Like, yeah, I can agree that it gets a little long at times. Mm-hmm. But I don't necessarily know if making the games shorter would have made it more satisfying. I don't really think it would. I think they do a good job of like building up and the suspense. So I think probably like arguably the weakest part is the fact that like it doesn't really like commit to any sort of like style, if that makes sense, right? It's not like it's got suspense list as a genre. Like, yeah, sure, it's suspenseful, but it's suspenseful in a bit of like funny / stupid way. So it kind of lingers in between two styles, in my opinion, and that sort of brings it down a little bit. It's like it's good at both of them, but not great at either. So yeah, I gave it a 7. Like, I enjoy it. I think it's good.
So we're not
it's
like
not the greatest thing in the world.
We're not too far off then.
Yeah, no, same. There isn't a sense of dread because it's just depth. At the end of the day, again, it's not the objective of the loan sharks that the subjects of a loan die, because then you cannot extort them for money.
Right.
But the rich guys were.
Yeah.
But even like the first beam crossing, right? It's just like, they don't die. They just get badly injured and we laugh at them.
The second one.
The second one is, the second one is fucked up. But even when Kaiji is like, okay, I'm going to play E-Core, it's like, sure. And Tonegawa explains like, hey, look, I know you want the fucking drill to pierce through your brain, but if you stop at the goddamn eardrum, that thing can regenerate, right? So you're not even going to lose your hearing. It's going to be fine after a few months. He's like,
yeah, but what's the point? What's the point? We go all the way, baby, all the way in the brain.
Yeah. So definitely there's that. And again, some decisions are very dumb, and Kaiji is kind of a dumbass motherfucker.
Kind of, yes.
So yeah, no, I gave it an 8 when I watched it, but I also watched it together with the second season straight. But evaluating it as its own, I lowered down to 7. Great opening, by the way. Great style. It's really hard to find stylistic anime. Lots of points. Kaiji can cut a motherfucker with a nose.
And a chin.
Yeah.
And a chin.
Very pointy.
So.
Pointy like the stump of his arm that he got repaired at the end. Oh, my ham's broken. That's
a very good show. It's like nothing is life. Nothing life is luck. Basically, the show ends in that note. I could just don't need to be a dumb motherfucker, and you'll be good to go.
Well, all right. Next episode is my pick, so you know what's coming. Yes, more City Hunter.
Woo! City Hunter!
This one's going to be on the shorter side. It's City Hunter 91. There we go. Guys?
Ooh, 91.
Yeah.
Woo, 91.
We've made it to the 90s.
One step closer to that one fucked up show.
Hell yeah, Angel Heart, let's go.
We'll get there. We're almost there. The journey continues on. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.